Hello, guys. We're a fucking disaster. I'm missing the little mic piece that goes on my microphone. You know that cute little muffin top that goes on this so I don't sound like I'm screaming at you guys because I always accidentally am. There's a fucking bug in here. It's gone. I don't know where it is. I don't know if I'm about to get my period. I actually do. I'm getting it in 8 days, but that's a while away, so I don't know why I'm cramping. I don't know why I'm being an absolute cunt. I don't know why I'm acting like the world's gonna end tomorrow, because it's not. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it will. Who fucking knows? Get out! Guys, I just killed this bug by ripping off my sun pass, which is like a thing that you have to use to go to the beach if you don't want to pay the tolls every time. Or you still do, which is fucking stupid. But it like scans you so you don't have to stop. It's a suction cup, but I just ripped it off and then I smashed the bug with it on my thing. So now my windshield has a big bloody bug mark. I'm sticking it back on. I don't even care. I've had a day today, let me just fucking tell you. And it all started off this morning when I had my alarm set for 8 a.m. Yesterday, I woke up at 10:30. I was so proud of myself. I woke up from a call from my tax guy. Didn't answer. Sorry about that, babe. Maybe I'll answer next time. Probably not, though, because I'm scared. I'm not scared. I just don't want to, if I'm being quite honest. I'm just going to be completely honest today. Woke up to a call from my tax guy, and I was like, oh, thank God I woke up. Definitely not answering that. And then I walked downstairs. I went to Starbucks. I edited. I got a lot of fucking shit done. Maybe that was the day before. I don't fucking know. Anyways, then I ran literally 10,000, not miles, steps. I don't know how many miles that is, but I was so proud. I was like, fuck yeah, I feel great. I went upstairs, I showered, I was in bed by 9:30, writing in my diary, lit a candle and was playing music. And I was like, this is so peaceful. The reason I wanted that is because today's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. You're seeing this in real fucking time. I'm literally going to upload the day of. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah. I went to bed early. I'm going to wake up Tuesday morning. It's going to be like my Monday because I kind of flunked off on Monday. Flunked off. Is that a fucking thing? Sorry, I needed that. And so I'm like, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to do my Pilates, and then I'm going to shower because I have a meeting at 11 a.m. an hour from my house. So I wake up at what time? Not 8 a.m. because I don't know how to fucking wake up to alarms. Guess where I was? In my own dream on my way to fucking Canada, and I was trying to poop, and I couldn't poop, and the car was going to leave without me. What the fuck? I don't know either. But I wake up, I roll over, I turn my phone on, 10:10 a.m. 10:10 a.m. My meeting's at 11. It's an hour away. What do? I call him. I say, hey, white fucking lie. I'm having car troubles. Was I? No. Do I like lying? No. Do I like sleeping past my alarm? Absolutely not. What do you fucking do? You get in your car and you act like you had car problems. So I call him, tell him to be 20 minutes late. Well, then I get in my car. I'm on the way there. I gave myself 20 extra minutes actually because I knew I could just roll out of bed. I did. I looked just like this. Rolled out of bed, grabbed a bikini because I thought, hey, might as well try and make a day out of it. If it's nice, I'm going to go to the beach. Grabbed a bikini, got in my car, got my mobile order at Starbucks. I got a brown sugar shaken espresso, whatever the fuck that shit is, this morning, and it was actually really bussin'. So iced oat milk, brown sugar, shaken espresso. I do that with only 1 pump of brown sugar. Get it with almond milk. Super good. Go-to order. Used to get black Americanos. Love those, but the sugar's been good recently. Anyways, pick that up. Well, then I had to go to the ATM because this guy I had a meeting with this morning, it was something to do with like legal stuff, and it was a consultation, and he was like, yeah, I charge $100. He only took cash or check. And I was like, okay, cool. So I go to Starbucks, get my mobile order, and then I go to the ATM. While I go to the ATM, I have my car pumping up with gas. You're going to see all of this on Snapchat tomorrow. And I get the $100. I'm like, all right, cool. Drive down there, meet him, tell him I'm sorry about being late. Luckily, I had some caffeine in my system because all he did was talk for an hour, which that's what he was supposed to do. But I was low-key dozing off through half of it. Just kidding. I actually was very informed with the information he was telling me. I have a sheet of everything he gave me right here. It gets to the end of the session, right? Well, I slide him the $100 cash, which was already awkward. Like, I don't know. It's just awkward when you're having to like pay cash. I don't know why. I just feel like it is. I slide him the cash and I'm like, okay, thank you so much. And he's looking at it. And then he's like, okay, this is 100. And I'm like, oh, was it supposed to be more than that? And he's like, oh, well, yeah, I normally charge 300. What? I mean, like, yeah, I can give that to you, but you told me it was $100. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'll go get the extra $200. I don't have $300 cash in my wallet, but I'll go get the extra 200. And he was like, no, if I said 100, then it's fine. So then I'm thrown off because I'm like, okay, wait, if it actually is $300, you wouldn't just be fine with you giving me 100 or with me giving you 100. Like, I don't know, if I ran a business, someone came in, gave me $100 and then was like, oh, I thought you said 100. I wouldn't be like, oh, it's fine. I'd be like, oh no, I'm sorry, we charge this much. I don't think I said that, you know? So I was like, well, no, if that's what you charge, I'm going to go get it. Wish I was better than that. My dad would have been like, okay, take the 100, bye. But he was like, okay, well, if you don't mind. And he was kind of laughing. It was kind of fucking awkward. Like, it was a weird situation to be in. Well, then I leave and I'm like, am I getting fucking scammed? Like, is this like a thing? Like, is this what he does because he knows that there's an ATM across the street? Then I went to the ATM. The max you could take out was exactly 200. And I was like, is this his thing that he pulls? I don't know. I brought him the $200. I wasn't that upset about it, but I was just confused. Then I go to the beach. Thank the Lord. That was such a nice beach day. Thank you, God, for that beach day. You're awesome, and I'm so grateful, and I'm not trying to be rude right now by being negative, but sometimes the TMI people like to hear frustration. I think it entertains them. Making shit up. But I go to the beach. I have a good beach day. I go in the ocean. I'm kind of getting tan. I put sunscreen on my nose for the first time forever. Woo, go me. Good job, Sadie. I use the Native brand sunscreen. It's actually good for your skin. A lot of sunscreen's really, really bad for you. Just saying. Girls. Just saying. And then I decided to come home. Well, I decided to come home because I had a meeting at 4 p.m. with a financial advisor. Not that you guys need to know that, but whatever. And I'm on the way home. And by the way, this person was given to me like 2 weeks ago to contact. I never contacted them because I'm just unorganized as fuck. And then I was like, the person who gave me the contact was like, yo, did you reach out? I was like, oh no, I'm sorry, but I will next week. Luckily, I remembered. I did. We scheduled a meeting. Everything's fine. Well, I'm driving back from the beach, and I get a text from him while I'm eating my Chick-fil-A that sucked. Sorry, I'm being so negative. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just telling a story, guys. It's dramatic. All for the story. Okay. All for the entertainment. All for the views. None of this is real. I'm eating my Chick-fil-A. It actually was kind of good. Whatever. I got grilled chicken nuggets and then I got the kale salad side and I put fat-free honey mustard on top with the nuts and I mixed it all up and ate it together and I felt like a health queen. And then I read like all the ingredients after and realized it was kind of like not that great for you. Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. We only live once, right? So I'm driving. I get a text from him. Hey, are you still on for 4? And I realized, oh, fuck, they're on Eastern time. I'm on Central time. It's fucking 3 p.m. Central, which means it's 4 p.m. Eastern, FML. And I'm like, oh, yes. I just say yes because I play dumb. Yes, I am. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just realized it's Eastern time. Fuck. I'm literally driving home and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, why am I just not on my shit today? So I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm going to be a little bit late. I can take a phone call right now or I can Zoom with you in 30 minutes. He was like, oh, no worries. You're fine. We'll call you later. Call went great when I got home. Whatever. Then I was opening up boxes. I got a pair of boots that were for my birthday outfit. Opened them. Didn't like them. Thought they looked cheap. They also were orange and online they were red. So I was like, fuck. Well, then there's this outfit that I was planning to wear for my birthday. And I've been struggling to find outfits to wear. And you guys know me. I always whip out fucking Levi's jeans shorts and a crop top. And I was like, Sadie, you can't do that for your 21st birthday. Pull it the fuck together. So I find this outfit from this company. I DM the company and I say, hey, love this outfit. Please let me know when it's back in stock. I need it for my birthday. They respond and say, we'll get it to you. I'm like, by the grace of God. Oh my God, that's amazing. Are you kidding me? I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. You have no idea. Like, this is amazing. Here's my sizes. Here's my address. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was expecting to buy it from them. I was not expecting them to say, we'll give it to you for free. Whatever. Well, then today, after I opened my boots that I realized I don't like and I need to find new boots. This is such first world problems. Holy shit. I sound like such a fucking cunt. And, I get a DM from them and I'm like, oh my God, yay, I bet you the package is here. Hey, we sent you a package with some items, but that outfit you wanted is out of stock. So that's not coming. And I'm like, very grateful for anyone to ever send me anything. That's already like privilege, I'm aware. But I was just like, fuck, now my whole outfit needs to be changed. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna wear. I also ordered a dress that just never came in from the same company. And then I went on TikTok and everyone was like, this company's a scam. Not only this, guys, not only this, but also when I tell you my phone is so dry and so is my life and so is everything dry. My camera's gonna die. I need a new battery now. How are we, guys? How are we, TMI? Why am I rapping? Okay, sorry, guys. I had to get a new battery because my camera was gonna die. The rest are charging in the back of my car because all my batteries were dead. All my friends are dead. My brain is just like spewing ADHD recently. Yesterday, I literally spent all fucking day playing my ukulele to my parents, singing, you know that song from Adam Sandler that goes, forgetful Lucy cracked her head like George Caboose, from 50 First Dates. Literally all day yesterday, like my parents were walking around the house, working, doing their own things. Cooper would like come out and eat pasta, and I'd be like, hungry Cooper, he's gonna take a big fat pooper, 'cause the pasta is good. Like just so much shit. And like I was making everyone laugh, which that's one of my favorite things to do with my family. I love making them laugh. And just being I don't even know what I would call myself yesterday. Something. Not productive. And my brain since then has just been ADHD AF. That's a good shirt. I think that's sold already. Hey. I'm shocked I quit the podcast for so long, seeing how much I speak and how much I talk and how much I rant and how much I should wear a muzzle. I've been really good. I know the last podcast I updated you guys and I was like, I've really been big chillin' and I love where I live and like I don't really care to move. Very true, except when it's not nice weather. So it hasn't been nice these past few days. This was the first day that it was nice. So once again, thank you, Jesus. I listened to Girls Gone Bible the other day and they were like, we hope that the Lord and Holy Spirit can talk through us during this episode, and where it's not even really us speaking, it's the Holy Spirit. And I was listening to it and I was like, that is beautiful. And I feel like sometimes I leash into that. What am I saying? Sometimes I lean into that kind of in my pods when I'm getting emotional and trying to give you guys, you know, some grace. But sometimes I get on here and I yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys are okay with both. So the weather around here hasn't been very nice, and that's okay because we need days to chill and to work and to be productive and whatever. And during those few days, I just stayed up really late working because I actually work better at night. I think my mind works better at night. And while doing that, I was sleeping in very late because I was going to bed very late. Well, I wasn't in a good workout routine, which does, I think, fuck with my mental. I think working out helps me because I definitely have severe ADHD, and I think getting energy out through working out helps me focus and helps me realize, okay, I have to do other stuff today. Like, I don't know, just something about the workout gets me into like go mode, or even if it's at night, just like it's better when I work out in the morning. But I hadn't been working out, and so I also was just kind of like eating like shit, felt like shit, was breaking out, and it was rainy, and I was like, oh no, I'm getting flashbacks to last winter, like shit. And then I was talking to my mom, and I'm like, Mom, what am I going to do when it gets cold here? And she's like, oh my fucking God, Sadie, I can't do this right now. And I was like, no, Mom, seriously, what am I going to do when it's like winter here? And I know I'm just a broken record that somehow still keeps spinning, but I keep spinning, and I keep questioning what to do. I was on the phone with my brother last night, my older brother. He was talking about what he is going to do for his off season, because it's actually really awesome. Athletes off season is literally like wintertime, which would be so great for me if I could find someone who wants to spend their off season in the Bahamas. But no, actually, like if my brother was a beachy kid and was like, let's go to like somewhere warm, I'd be like, Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. We've never even hung out, but I'm down. So he was talking about his off season, how he might move back to our hometown, or that's his plan at least, because my brother, he's a big, not social butterfly. I don't know why I was going to say that because he's not at all. But he likes his hometown friends, Georgia, Southern boy. He wants to hunt, fish, and play baseball. And that's about it. He's pretty dry. Sometimes when it comes to females, though, I guess he has a little bit of personality. I've yet to see that, but I've heard that. So, if any of you guys are curious, I think he's single. I'm not really sure. And he was like, yeah, I think I'm going to be in Georgia for the winter time. What's your plan? Aren't you moving back to like hometown? And I was like, well, I thought about it. And one of my actual awesome friends, Delaney, I was going to be her roommate. And I was like so down for it earlier this year, like back in May. Like I was so down. And then, I don't know, I guess just like over the summer, I've loved being in Florida, even though it's just been nice to be down here because I can like go to the beach and then also travel, because I feel like in the summertime I have way more plans than the winter. And I just don't really want to be locked into a year lease. Like my fucking luck, guys, and I know that I could say this for the rest of my damn life, but seriously, my luck, I would sign a lease and move all my shit in and buy a bunch of furniture and have one night sleep in my new house, apartment, whatever it must be. And I'd wake up the next day and I'd get a call from my manager going, hey, so there's a sailboat taking off from Bermuda and they're sailing to Spain and they want you to go, and it's going to be 3 weeks and you're going to be there and then you're going to be in Spain for 2 weeks. And I'd be like, oh my God, fuck yeah. Like that would seriously be my luck. I'm not kidding. The second I would sign a year lease, something would happen. Or it'd be like, yo, super awesome opportunity for you to move to South Florida. I'm moving there. Like just someone would come out of the woodworks and be like, oh, I'm moving to north of Miami and was curious if you wanted to move with me. And I'd be like, so that's why I'm like scared to move somewhere. Like I want to move somewhere where I feel super excited about it. And I think for a second I was excited to move to Georgia, and then I realized, okay, all my friends have boyfriends except for one, who's Delaney. Love her. And love my ones with boyfriends too. They're just in different stages of life than me. But a lot of my friends have boyfriends. They kind of just do things with their boyfriends, which is normal at our age. I would say, like a lot of people I know from hometown that still live up in Georgia, they are kind of like, I don't want to say married young, but I think it's a thing you see commonly more in the South, is a lot of people meet people and they just like are like, this is probably going to be who I marry, and they're fine with that and okay with that. I feel like it's a big thing on like the internet nowadays to like, oh, you're young, you're in your 20s, like you should be moving to a new city and a big new city and meeting new people and getting your jobs and finding new friend groups. I think yes, that is the case for some people, but I don't know, honestly, anyone that's done that. I don't think I really do at all, other than like social media friends. But from hometown, I don't think I know anyone. I think I have a few people that I know that have moved to Charleston, but wasn't really close with them. So yeah, a lot of people just move back to my hometown and get married. I guess that's a thing. So, or not even married, but just like don't plan on leaving. I don't know. I feel like for me, I would kind of go and feel almost like I'm taking a step backwards. Not that anything is wrong with people who stayed in, or my hometown, I just said the name. I honestly wish that my parents, I'm glad we moved, but I would have loved to have stayed there. If I had never known any different and we stayed there, I probably would really like living there and then traveling to go do other things because I would have people around to do stuff with. I'm sure I'd come on my podcast every week and go, guys, I really want to move. I feel like I've lived in my hometown my whole life. Like, you give what you get, or like the grass can always be greener. But I just feel like if I moved there and signed a lease or just like lived there, like I said, something would happen too. I wouldn't be too excited about it. I would just be more of like, I'm living here because I don't really know where else to live. And then summer would roll around and I'd be wishing I was back here being able to go to the beach every day. So I don't know. Like I was just like, I don't know, Wyatt. Like I don't really know if I want, Wyatt's my older brother. I was like, if I want to move there, I'm not feeling excited. I don't feel like an excitement urge about it. I wouldn't be thrilled and like happy and like, yeah, let's go. Well, Wyatt last night was on the phone with me and he was like, well, Sadie, I think you're just needing to realize, you're getting to an age where you're not young anymore. Like, you know, you're getting a little bit older. It's not like life's fun all the time. What? What the fuck? I mean, really? See, that's where I was in my head. Like, no, I just don't think I've found other fun young people yet. Like, I don't know. Okay, that sounds really fucked up to my hometown friends. I haven't found people that I have similar interest with, is the better way to put it. I personally think I would freak out if I moved home and met a guy and wanted to get married right now. Like, I think I'd be like, okay, yay. Like, I know I joke about getting married all the time and like, yeah, that'd be great. But also I think I'd be like, oh my God, I'm only 20, 21. Like, I'm still really young and there's still things for me to do. I contradict myself though, because I say that, yet I've done so much being young that it sounds really bad. I don't get excited about a lot anymore. And so a part of me is like, I feel like I would meet a guy who's perfect and then fuck myself and be like, no, I'm too young. And then turn around and like go do the things that I think are fun and be like, wait, this isn't that fun. Like, I've already done all this. I don't know. But I just think when Wyatt said that to me, I was like, no, I just haven't found people that are young. And like, I don't know, if I had a girlfriend who was like, hey, let's move to Florida, like South Florida together, and let's get an apartment and let's just test the waters and try it out, that I would probably do. Because I'd be like, you know what? Hell yeah, let's try it. I was fucking hoping Wyatt would get to an organization, like a baseball team in the South, or there's like a base where they train in season in Tampa. And I was hoping that he'd be in Tampa, because then I could just like go live with him, even though he'd be like, fuck you. Well, that didn't happen. He's out in California at the moment. So I have to shit. There's my spiel there. Anyways, any young girls who live in the South, hit me up, because I want to go have fun. Like, I'm just down. I love meeting new people. I want to meet people who, yes, are a little bit older, but like fun. Yeah, they might have jobs, but that want to go out, want to go do fun things. And I don't know, just like fun. I don't know. People that are cool with being single, maybe. I just think if I were to move, I'd want it to be like new. It'd have to feel new. I'd have to feel excited and being like, okay, I'm trying something. I feel like going home, I'm just going to be like, all right, I'm just back home. And I'd probably be on the hunt for a boyfriend at all times. Speaking of men, I feel like all I've talked about recently is men. And I don't want to be that girl. But holy shit, guys. I think tomorrow marks 10 months celibate. So that's reason number 1, I need to move, and also 2, why I shouldn't move back to my fucking hometown. Guys, that's insane. That's fucking insane. That's literally insane. I know some people might be like, wait, no, but like, holy shit. That's whack. Sorry, mom and dad. Please don't listen to this. But are you guys like getting what I'm putting down? Like, imagine, I think too, it's so different. Like, okay, I'm not going to get that deep. Whatever. We're going to read my diary now. So the last time I was talking to you guys, I read my diary and you guys seemed to like it, I think. So we're going to keep on with the diary sessions. I think I've actually gone through 6 different batteries this whole episode. We ended off on kind of a cliffhanger, speaking about men, because I ended on the illustrations I draw on here are questionable. I might have met your dad. Okay, let's take a read. What the actual fuck is life? Okay, so this past weekend I had somewhere to go to. I'm not going to say where because I feel like we'll give it away. It's called, okay, whatever. I went, okay, talking about more. Okay, I said, luckily I'm single this year, so I didn't have to deal with a whiny little bitch. But something wild happened. I found a new man. So before I went, I looked at who was going to be there. Okay, so I was at like an event, whatever. I was at an event. And before I went, there was a list of people that you could see who were going to be there. So I saw who was going to be there. I DM'd one of the people and I was like, hey, I'm probably definitely going to meet you while I'm here because we're probably going to run into each other because we had mutual friends. So I tell this man that, right? Well, so I DM'd him, told him I'd probably meet him there and whatnot. We wound up texting for a little. And then Friday rolls around. I meet up with my friends that were with me there. The day of the event, this man was texting me and he was like, yo, are you gonna, like, where are you at, whatever. And I was like, okay, sick. So this isn't just like a one-sided thing. Like, I think he definitely wants to meet me as well. Okay, I'm just gonna tell it from my perspective, but I'm gonna, like, I've read a little bit of it so I know. So long story short, I'm at this like event thing, whatever. I meet this guy and I wouldn't say that we really hit it off because we were both fucked up. So we had kind of been fucked up, whatever. And, you know, talking first night, it was definitely obvious that, like, I guess we were kind of into each other because the people that were there that were with me were saying that, like, they were like, yeah, I think he's definitely kind of into you and you're definitely kind of into him. And I'm like, okay, like, cool. Wasn't like really expecting that to happen. Like, I was just more so seeing it as like, oh, like, know this name, cool person, would love to meet them, whatever. And so wasn't really thinking much of it. Well, the event went on for like a few days. So I saw him again the next day. I'd say we hit it off more. I met like some of his friends that were there because he had people there. Like I said, I have mutual friends with him. I wound up like asking him to go on a walk. Guys, that's my drunk thing. I do that. If I'm into someone and I'm drunk, I'll be like, do you want to go on a walk? Okay, that's mean. It makes me like I do that with everyone. No, I tried to do that with a Nelk member one time. That goes nowhere. And so I was like, yo, like, let's go for like a little stroll, whatever, whatnot. Super cool guy. I wound up like alone with him for some of the night. Super cool. We just talked. He reminded me so much of someone who was like from my hometown. Like, I was like, okay, I could totally see him getting along with like kids from hometown that I grew up with. And I remember like being like, you should come meet my family. Like, you should come down to Florida and like meet my family and like hang out. Like, you would like totally just be chill there. Or just like, I don't know. He just seemed like that. Chad, help her. The pictures from this night are fucking insane. I never want to see them again. And so anyways, event ends, I'm back home and whatever. We're talking on the phone a little bit, texting, whatnot. We wound up on the phone for like 4 hours. Like, we were on the phone for a while. And I was like, I actually get on with this guy. Like, he's actually cool. And I feel like I enjoyed talking to him. Like, I was laying there on the phone and I had like a crush feeling. Like, I was like, oh my God, I have a crush again. Like, for the first time literally fucking ever. And so I was like, okay, shit. Well, he was like, hey, like, I want to, like, let's hang out again. This guy literally was like, I'll come to Florida. And I'm like, fuck, I live with my parents. Like, I think I told him that, but I don't know. And then I also had been like, oh, come meet my family. But he was like, I would come to Florida, like, and hang with you, whatever, right? And so to me, I'm like, are you kidding? Like, I've literally preached for fucking months on end. Guys suck. Guys don't understand. Like, it's not, you don't find them like you do in the old days. Like, no one's going out of their way for any girl. They just, whatever. Like, every guy I've ever been with and, I don't know, hung out with, whatever, I always go to them. Always. And I will say, a part of me always was kind of like, no, it's fine, I'll come to you. But this time I was like, all right, like, the fact that he just said that is such a green flag, but like, fuck me. I was like scared. Like, I was like, shit, like, I'm too young to like be in a relationship again. If it was like just like second guessing everything and like just looking way too deep into it when it's just like, okay, we're literally just hanging out, like, whatever. He was like, no, that's fine. Like, I know you live with your parents, but like, I'll just come down and get a place and like we can hang out. And I'm like, okay. So he literally does. Like, he just got a place down here and we hung out. To me, I literally was like, holy fucking shit. Like, if that isn't the biggest sign of just, I never got what I deserved. And like, this guy met me fucking once and he's like, yeah, I'll come and like see you and hang out with you and like get a place down there, where like there's not really a reason for him to. I guess, granted, yeah, I do live near the beach, so like it's a little bit different, but I was just like, holy shit, like that's pretty sick. And so he like came down here, we hung out, whatever. Not gonna really talk about it because I feel like, I don't know, like, it wasn't anything like needing of sparing details, but just like super cool kid. I then was like, I didn't do anything wrong, but I was just like, I don't know, like in my mind, I guess I am scared to meet like the one right now, because I feel like then my life's over, and that's so selfish of me, and that's so stupid to say, because I'm constantly like, oh, like I want modern or like oldies day romance, but then I'm also like, oh shit, but like I don't know, I'm young, and like I just don't know, like I second guess everything. I'm so indecisive, and I never know. I'm always like worried that I'm gonna do the wrong thing, or that make the wrong decision, pick the wrong one. I don't fucking know. And so, you know, we hung out, it was cool, and I wound up just saying to him, like, yeah, like, I don't really even know what I'm looking for right now, and I'm kind of a mess, and it's, like, kind of just a me thing, but, like, you're cool, I would definitely hang out with you again, whatever. And, like, I don't know, it was just huge for me to have someone come down here and do that. Like, I was like, damn, like, that is what I deserve, and that should be, like, what I expect from a guy. If a guy wants to see me, like, they shouldn't be like, oh, like, come here. No, come to fucking me, I'm the girl, like, what? And so, yeah, it was just cool. It was cool. Yeah, it was cool. Well, I'm gonna tell you guys about another guy. So this one guy, let me just say, the audacity of some fucking men and the disrespect that like they have towards girls actually blows my mind, especially if you're past the age of 16 years old. Like, grow the fuck up. Not that I'm talking to anyone under 18. Maybe I'll leave it at 18. I just think that like there's a point where I'm like, how the fuck do you still act like you're 12 years old and have the mindset of a 12-year-old? There was a guy who like fully expected me to fuck him just because I was hanging out with him. Like, fully was like, you have to be pretty naive to think that like I'm inviting you to hang out and like not gonna want to fuck you. Like, that's what all guys want to do. They just want to like fuck girls. If a guy's talking to a girl, if a guy whatever, like their intents are to fuck them. And I'm just like, shit, like maybe I am naive. Like, damn, I don't know. What the fuck? Like, literally, what the fuck? Like, I was just like, is that like, that's actually, people still think that way? People still say that? You think that's okay to say that? Like, I wanted to say all that, but I was like, whatever. Like, I guess he's just young and he needs to learn. But holy fucking shit, like if I heard either of my brothers say that, I'd be like, are you insane? Like, are you okay? What's going on with your head? Like, that sounds actually ridiculous. It just like shocked me. I don't know. I can't with men. I really can't. And I will say too, that one guy coming down here and like getting a place and hanging out with me, expecting nothing out of me, was just like so refreshing. Like, I was like, wow, there's actually good people in the world. He kind of ghosted me, so that's sad, but I probably could have hung out with him more and probably liked him, but I don't know. God closes doors that shouldn't be open, so that's all I took it as. But I was like, fuck, I got ghosted. I've never been ghosted, guys. I don't think I've ever been ghosted, so this is humbling. Those are the diary journals. I just spoke about all of them pretty much. That's what the diary talks about, is both of those situations. Or the journal diaries. Holy shit, I can't believe I've been ghosted was the title of one of them. I really can't. Why do people ghost? Can you guys comment that in the comments? Why do people ghost people? Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I'm an idiot to the point where I posted a TikTok the other day and I was like, I have been ghosted, and then it was like my friends are like, you literally friend zoned him, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. But I don't know, I met a guy, kind of had a crush on him, then I didn't really know what to think, because I felt like I didn't want to like lead him on or move too fast. Like, I don't know, I just didn't know. And then I never cut it off. I was just like, let's just like hang out as friends, and like, you never know what can happen. But like right now, I don't know how ready I am for a relationship, is pretty much like where my head was at. And then they were like, okay, cool. And then we kept talking, and then they just ghosted me one day. Is that my bad? Anyways, so my roster's empty, and I'm sad. I haven't even had a roster in so long. I've had one crush all year, and that's fucking terrifying. Actually terrifying. And I know life shouldn't be all about men, but I'm just like, damn. And I'm so just like, no, nope. Definitely not. No, thank you. And I'm like, is that me being judgmental, or is that me having awareness? Because I feel like there's just so many people I meet. Hell, even friends. I'm so picky about friends. Like, and I never used to be that way. I'd be friends with anyone and just like know, like, okay, yeah, they're fun to hang out with, but like also And I feel like I got to that point where I was like, I'm just going to put a boundary up. But literally last night I was on the phone with one of my guy friends who I haven't seen in like a year. And he was like, you're such a grandma now. Like, you never do anything. And I was like, I just don't want to go be around people who I feel like aren't good people. And maybe I'm the issue, but I feel like a lot of people I feel like there's like a siren going off in my head when I'm talking to them. Like, I'm just like, I got invited somewhere not to, well, literally recently. And they're like, yeah, come up. Like, we want to see you come this weekend. Oh, and we can do like a shoot. And like, granted, I've known this person for a while, so it's not that big of a deal. But I'm just like, but do you actually want me to come hang out with you, or do you just want me to come do like a photo shoot? You know? Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird world, weird life. I'm obviously doing fine. You can tell how much I'm fucking talking. But the ghosting scenario was humbling AF, and I'm fucking bored now, so I need to ghost myself for a few days. I need to ghost the internet. No, I don't. Never. But I really have to poop, so I'm gonna go do that. I hope you guys had a fab day, and I hope you guys have a really fabulous week. And I love you guys so much. I'm gonna write more in my journal this week about how I'm sitting at home doing fucking nothing, so that'll be real interesting. Just kidding. Comment what you want next week's episode to be about. If you're on Spotify, please put it in the box, or go DM me on Was That TMI Instagram, or go to wasthattmi.com and put in submissions. I love you guys so much, and I'm so grateful for y'all, and I hope you enjoyed my ADHD rant / story time. Love you. Bye.